We're here with another episode of Moments with the Master. Want to share with you a little story in the third chapter of John, and I want to start out even at the second chapter as it winds to an end and just make one simple observation from the text. Beginning at the 23rd verse of the second chapter of John, this is what it says. Now when he being Jesus, was in Jerusalem at the Passover during the feast, many believed in his name when they saw the signs which he did. But Jesus did not commit himself to them, because he knew all men and had no need that anyone should testify of man, for he knew what was in man. Going into the third chapter, there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. This man came to Jesus by night and said to him, Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher come from God, for no one can do these signs that you do unless God is with him. So here's the point. This is a little thing that I called ministry beyond mask. And what we look at in this text, here's a man, a religious man, a good man, coming to Jesus at night. Now, when we talk about mask, we talk about those things that shield our identity. One of my favorite characters in the Old West was the Lone Ranger. And the Lone Ranger wore a mask. And that mask, and you know, old black and white TV, it took a lot more imagination than it does with all the stuff we have now. We had to imagine that with that little mask on his face, that Tonto and those other folk he encountered did not know who he was. And sometimes we dress and perform and we think people don't know who we are. Sometimes we don't really know who we are. But check this out. The Lord knows who I am. And this text tells us that God knows every person. He knows what's in every person. And yet, any person can come at any time, anywhere, any place, and Jesus will minister to the real them, not the imagined them, not the wannabe, but Jesus will minister to the real person. Anytime, any place, anywhere, you can hear divine revelation from Jesus himself. God bless you. And we'll see you next time.